The Galactic Council's emergency session had convened within hours of the first sighting. Across the vast chamber, representatives from 100 worlds sat in stunned silence as Admiral Kethvar of the Zephyrian Fleet displayed the impossible sensor readings on the massive holographic display. The signatures appeared simultaneously across 17 sectors. Kethvar's 4 arms gestured at the swirling data streams. Ships of unknown configuration, moving at velocities that should tear apart any known hull material. They ignore our hail attempts and phase through our interdiction fields as if they were mere suggestions. Counselor Vexani, the ancient Menthari diplomat whose species had overseen galactic peace for millennia, leaned forward with her crystalline features reflecting the hologram's eerie glow. "You're certain these aren't some new Drakmori stealth technology?" "Impossible," growled Ambassador Thorak, his reptilian scales bristling. "The Drakmori Syndicate lacks the sophistication for such vessels. These ships, they defy everything we understand about physics." The truth was more unsettling than any of them realized. The Phantom warships weren't violating physics. They were operating under principles that the galaxy had forgotten existed. 10,000 years ago, when the last human colony ship had vanished beyond the galactic rim, the Council had breathed a collective sigh of relief. Humans were problematic. They refused to accept limitations, constantly pushed boundaries, and had an alarming tendency to find solutions where none should exist. Their disappearance had ushered in an era of unprecedented stability and predictable progress. But humans had a saying, "It's not about the size of the dog in the fight, it's about the size of the fight in the dog." While the galaxy had settled into comfortable stagnation, humanity had been evolving. Captain Sarah Chen stood on the bridge of the UES Defiance, watching the alien fleets scramble to intercept her task force. Her ship existed in a state of quantum superposition, simultaneously present and absent, allowing it to phase through conventional weapons and shields. The technology was based on principles that Earth's greatest minds had spent millennia perfecting. Consciousness-driven manipulation of reality itself. "Admiral Martinez," she spoke into her neural link, "the Council forces are moving to surround us." "Let them," came the response from the flagship UES Indomitable. "They're still thinking in 3 dimensions. Take your squadron through the nexus point. Show them what 10,000 years of human ingenuity looks like." The Defiance and her sister ships didn't just move through space, they folded it, twisted it, made it bend to human will in ways that made the aliens' faster-than-light drives look like children's toys. Humanity had learned to weaponize the fundamental forces that governed reality, turning the universe itself into their ally. On the Council flagship, panic spread through the bridge as the human vessels suddenly appeared inside their formation, having bypassed every defensive measure known to galactic science. "Incoming transmission," reported the communications officer, her voice trembling. The image that appeared was distinctly human, bipedal, mammalian, with those unsettling forward-facing, predator eyes that had always made other species uncomfortable. But there was something different about this one, an aura of confidence that seemed to bend space around her. "I am Admiral Elena Martinez of the United Earth Systems," the human said, her voice carrying impossible authority. "We've returned to collect what was stolen from us." Counselor Vexani found her voice first. We thought your species had gone extinct. Your colonies disappeared beyond the rim 10 millennia ago." Martinez smiled, and the expression sent chills through every alien on the bridge. We went to learn. The galaxy told us we were too dangerous, too unpredictable. So we decided to become something the galaxy had never seen before. The holographic display shifted, showing the human fleet in its full glory. Ships that existed partially outside normal space-time, vessels that had somehow merged organic and technological elements, and weapons that fired concentrated packets of rewritten physics. For 10,000 years, you enjoyed peace, Martinez continued. You forgot that peace is only possible when those who would disturb it are either converted or contained. You chose to exile us rather than learn from us. The alien fleets were already in retreat, their weapons useless against enemies who could alter the fundamental constants of local space. But the humans weren't pursuing. They had bigger plans. We're not here for conquest, Martinez said, reading the terror in their expressions. We're here to offer you a choice. The same choice you should have offered us long ago. On 1,000 worlds, humanity's message was broadcast simultaneously. They had spent 10 millennia not just advancing their technology, but evolving their very nature. They had become something that existed between dimensions, capable of rewriting reality through pure will and scientific understanding that bordered on magic. Join us, Martinez said, and learn to break the limitations you've accepted for so long, or remain in your comfortable stagnation while the universe passes you by. The phantom warships vanished as suddenly as they had appeared, leaving the galactic fleets alone with a choice that would define the next age of cosmic history. In the depths of space, Admiral Martinez looked out at the stars through eyes that could see between dimensions. Humanity had returned not as the chaotic children they had once been, but as something far more dangerous. Teachers who had learned that the only limits that truly existed were the ones you accepted. The galaxy would never be the same. And for the first time in 10,000 years, that was exactly what the universe needed.